Hey everybody, man, it's nice and warm this afternoon. This is Thanksgiving Day, 22nd of November 2012, and I hope everybody out there has a good eats, and don't forget to praise the Lord for your bountiful harvest, so to speak, and His marvelous provision. Anyway, got a little update on the Firewood deal that I am posting right now as we speak. It's running on the upload on the what do you call that? Oh, YouTube. Excuse me. Anyway, I finished my firewood pile here, and it's my initial pile, the nice, well-seasoned firewood from about 2 months ago. Had it delivered, and had it out in the sun and the rain and the wind to dry out and to further cure, and it is a really nice burning wood, very little moisture. But anyway, I stacked it here, and to recap what I did before, I drove 2 T-posts in each end to hold the pile up, and just kept stacking, and I allowed for a little window of opportunity, so to speak, so I could get to my water spigot. And when I got done, I just made sure everything was fairly level and straight. And I took some old manila rope that I had laying around, and I tied the poles, the T-posts, one side to the other, and I drew everything real tight so it's not going to go anywhere at this point in time. But as the ground freezes out here, and in the depth of winter it gets really cold out here, this is one of the shadiest part of the places, the house, and the ground will freeze. These posts are in the ground about a foot, and they will freeze solid, and there will be no getting them out of the ground, and they will not bend, and they will not bow over and block my entranceway here. And this is where my wood stove is right now. See if I can get in here and show you the bad boy. There she be. And it's a very short walk to the firebox. And in the winter I keep this area plowed pretty good and clear of any snow, so it's just a matter of hopping out here. I can even do it in my stocking feet. But anyway, I measured this, and it's approximately 13 feet long, about 4.5 feet wide, and about 16 inches 16 inches wide, being that the firewood pieces are 16 inches long, and approximately 4.5 feet high. There you go. And I did the calculations, and it amounted to about 58.5 cubic feet, which is I Fandagger that it's approximately 2 wheelbarrow loads short of half a cord being 128 cubic feet. So it's nearly 60 cubic feet right there. How about that? And I wanted to show you a little bit of savvy technical info on firewood, and here it goes. See these little tunnels? Them's ants. And this wood, I don't know what kind of tree this came off of, but it's yellow. As you can see, the wood is very yellow, and I can't peg down the kind of tree this was, but evidently this had ants, and this is the classic sign of ants. So probably termites too. I don't know. I've never had a termite infestation. I've seen a few termites around, but never really had to deal with them much. It was basically carpenter ants. So when you're stacking your wood, especially if you go and buy it, make sure you keep your eyeball peeled for this kind of sign, and it shows it's more than a sure thing that these logs, somewhere down the line, still have some ants in them. So I thought I'd bring that little tidbit onto the scene here on this video. Okay, we're going again. Thought I'd show you my developing wood lot here and the nice long wood crib that I have going on here, and I'm adding to it daily. There's a pile ready for stacking, and I've got my sawbuck ready and some more cherry. Cherry is a good wood, very fragrant, but it produces a lot of ash, and it doesn't last very long. But anyway, I have this pile here. I traded a guy for an hour and a half's labor, and he gave me this in exchange. So I am in the bartering system, if there is such a thing. And a lot of times I'll take advantage of that. Guy may be strapped for cash, and you approach him and ask him if he has something to do around that place, and eyeball the area, see if you see something he'd be willing to trade. So here we are. There's my chopping block, my high-tech handy dandy wood splitter, and here's some green cherry that I harvested last week, and I'll be splitting that in short order. And here's my funny pile. It's full of the weirdly shaped, see this one, it's full of the weirdly shaped pieces of firewood that can't be stacked right. So that goes in what I call the funny pile. And it includes all the small little splintery pieces that are really not worth stacking, because they'll go up like matchwood. So I don't use this for firewood. This will be for my kindling. And I don't really use kindling in my wood stove in winter. It's more for just a light fire to take the edge off in the morning or in the evening, just to start the wood stove up. But all winter long my fire never stops. I just keep feeding it. And anyway, that's a little bit of what I do here in the fall. Keeps me fit. I really don't have much else to do. I'm kind of wrapping up my business, trying to take stock of what I did so far this year. And thank you for watching.